If you think snake plant is just one simple indoor plant, you might be surprised. Over the years, I have slowly built a small but beautiful snake plant collection in my apartment. And today, I am growing 10 different varieties, each with its own unique shape, color, and personality. In this video, I'll show you my complete snake plant collection, share what makes each variety special, and at the end, I'll also share simple care tips so you can grow them successfully at home. Welcome back to my channel Green Thumbs Guide. Without wasting any time, I am starting this. First thing is what makes snake plants so special. Snake plants are one of the easiest indoor plants you can grow. They tolerate neglect, adapt to different light conditions, and slowly produce bulbs that expand your collection over time. For apartment gardeners especially, snake plants are perfect because they occupy very little space but still create a strong visual impact. From tall statement leaves to compact rosette and cylindrical forms, there is a snake plant variety for every corner of your home. This is my Sansevieria pinguiculata, often called the walking snake plant. Its thick pointed leaves grow outward and slightly downward, giving it a very architectural and unusual appearance. What I love most about this plant is how sculptural it looks. Even when it's small, it doesn't grow very fast, but its unique structure makes it beautiful addition to any plant shelf. This is age over 2 years, but see how small it is, so the growth rate is extremely slow for this plant. Now moving to the next plant, it is another small one. It is dwarf bonsai. Unlike tall snake plants, this variety stays compact and forms a neat rosette of cylindrical leaves. It's perfect for desk, coffee table, or small corners where you want greenery without height. Even with the minimal care, it maintains its shape and slowly produces bulbs. This is the newest addition in my collection. In my apartment, it is for last 3-4 months. Now, moving to the next plant, it is a bigger variety of the last plant. It is bonsai. This is a regular bonsai, which is larger than dwarf version. These cylindrical leaves arranged in a fan pattern create a very modern and decorative look. I enjoy watching the plant grow because each new leaf adds symmetry and fullness to the rosette. This stays in my apartment for last 1 year and see how beautiful it is. Now moving to the plant number 4. This is varieties or golden snake plant, probably the most recognizable snake plant variety. The deep green leaves with bright yellow margins make it instantly noticeable. It's also one of the most beginner friendly plants and adapt well to different indoor conditions, which explains its popularity. I got this plant absolutely free because it propagated from 3-4 leaves. That's all. Now again, before moving to the next plant, I must say this plant is my oldest snake plant. Anyway, this cute new plant you have seen, this is called moonshine. It is a variety loved for its soft silvery green foliage. This lighter color brightens indoor spaces and contrasts beautifully with darker green plants. Moonshine tends to grow upright and elegant, giving a clean and minimal look. This is also 5-6 months old in my house and I keep this outside shelf. It is getting almost harsh sun and I normally forgot to give water for 15 days, but still it is alive and growing. One of the most satisfying things about growing snake plants is watching them multiply. Many of They started as a small nursery plants, and over time they produce bulbs that slowly fill the pot. That gradual growth makes snake plants feel very rewarding, even though they require too little care. Now moving to the topic again, the plant number 6 called Zelanica. This is beautiful dark green pattern, the natural makings if it a wild jungle-like appearance. It is a great choice if you prefer classic foliage but still want interesting texture. This is quite bigger. You can keep this outside of our home also keep it inside. It is your choice. Then this plant number 7. This little beauty is called Masoniana. This is also known as well-fin snake plant. Its large petal-shaped leaves make it a true statement plant. Even a single leaf can draw attention, which makes this variety perfect for minimal plant styling. Last year when I bought this plant, it came only a single leaf, and for almost a year there is nothing, no growth seen was there. Suddenly for last 2 months I found another leaf is coming out, and see, in these 2 months it's become so big. When I almost lost hope about this plant gave me this surprise. Isn't it beautiful? Now moving to the next plant, this is honey. This is a rosette plant, commonly called as the bird's snake plant. It stays compact and form a dense rosette, make it ideal for small pots and tight spaces. Despite its small size, it creates a very full and lush look. Actually, in my last pot, it was totally full, and then I separated this out, and eventually I gave them more water, more love. That's why those plants almost died. So see, now I stopped giving water, and see the new plants is coming out. So I separated them and put them in separate pots, so they are growing well. And eventually I think this all pots will be filled up with this beautiful snake plant. Now plant number 9. This is Whitney, a variety known for its deep green leaves with lighter edges. The subtle color contrast give a refined and elegant appearance. It blends beautifully with both modern and traditional decor. This is also a very growing plant, and see, for last 7-8 months I got only a single leaf. But yes, I keep this plant always inside. It is not getting indirect bright light. Maybe growth rate is slower for that reason. Now moving to the plant number 10. This is Bacchuralis. This is also called cylindrical. This plant has tall cylindrical leaves which grows upward like green pencils. It vertical from adds height without any bulk, make this excellent for contemporary interiors. It's one of these plants looks simple yet very striking. I'm not very sure this is Bacchuralis or not, because there is slightly difference I can see in these leaves. I bought this snake plant as steel snake plant. So if you know the actual name of this plant, please let me know. I'm curious about this. See, I have now 2 total pots of this plant, because it is comparatively fast growing than other species. All snake plants varieties share similar care requirements. They prefer bright indirect light but can tolerate low light environments as well. The most important rule is watering. Always allow the soil to dry completely before watering again. Overwatering is the most common reason snake plants struggle. Using a well-draining soil mix and pot with drainage hole will keep roots healthy during the growing season. Occasional light fertilization can support growth and pulp production. I hope you have enjoyed seeing my snake plant collection. Let me know in the comments which variety was your favorite, and if you are growing any snake plants at home, please tell me about their name. in the comment box if I made any mistakes of that name, because I normally get all this name from nurseries and did a little research on this. So please correct me and tell me in the comment box. I also want to increase my knowledge about this. If you enjoy apartment gardening and indoor plant content, don't forget to subscribe to the Green Thumbs Guide. I'll see you in the next video.